Imagine a time when the Earth was dominated by towering giants, and the skies were filled with creatures whose sheer size could only be rivaled by the tallest trees. This was the Jurassic period, a time when some of the largest animals to ever walk the Earth roamed the plains, forests, and rivers. Among these colossal creatures stood the Diplodocus, a dinosaur so distinct and massive that it captured the awe and imagination of paleontologists and enthusiasts alike. The Diplodocus, with its long neck, whip-like tail, and massive body, was one of the most iconic dinosaurs of the Jurassic period. Stretching up to 27 meters long, it was one of the longest dinosaurs to ever exist. Yet despite its size, it was an herbivore that spent most of its life grazing on the abundant plant life that flourished in the lush landscapes of ancient Earth. While it might not have been the most fearsome predator, the Diplodocus was a giant in its own right, towering over its peers and leaving an indelible mark on the prehistoric world. What made the Diplodocus so fascinating wasn't just its size, but the way it adapted to its environment. Its long neck allowed it to reach high into the trees for food, while its long, slender body made it well-suited for navigating through the dense vegetation. With a tail that could be used for balance or perhaps even defense, the Diplodocus was a true marvel of evolutionary design, a creature that had mastered the art of survival in an ever-changing world. In this episode, we will explore the life of the Diplodocus, delving into its physical features, behavior, and the role it played in the ecosystem of the Jurassic period. We'll examine its feeding habits, its unique adaptations, and how this long-necked wonder became one of the most famous dinosaurs to ever walk the Earth. Join us as we uncover the secrets of the Diplodocus and reveal the story of the long-necked giant that once roamed the ancient landscapes. The Diplodocus was a true giant of the Jurassic period. With its long neck, whip-like tail, and massive body, its physical structure was a result of millions of years of evolution. Designed to support its herbivorous lifestyle and make it an efficient feeder in a world full of challenges. The most striking feature of the Diplodocus was its incredibly long neck, which could reach up to 15 meters in length. This neck was not just a bizarre feature, it was an essential part of the Diplodocus feeding strategy, allowing it to reach high into the trees and strip leaves from tall vegetation that other herbivores could not access. Despite the neck's impressive length, the head of the Diplodocus was relatively small in comparison to its body. Its head was small, with peg-like teeth designed for stripping leaves, ferns, and other plant matter from trees and shrubs. This specialized set of teeth helped the Diplodocus feed efficiently, allowing it to graze on a wide variety of plant life that flourished in the lush, green landscapes of the Jurassic period. The Diplodocus' long neck was balanced by a long, slender body that allowed it to move with surprising grace for such a massive creature. Its vertebrae were long and flexible, which helped it extend its neck without putting too much strain on its body. Its tail, which could reach up to 14 meters in length, was another remarkable feature. The tail likely served multiple purposes, acting as a counterbalance to the long neck, helping with stability while the Diplodocus moved, and possibly even serving as a whip-like defense mechanism against predators. The limbs of the Diplodocus were sturdy and built for supporting its massive weight. Its legs were positioned directly beneath its body, making it a quadruped, and providing it with the stability and strength it needed to move across the ground. Despite its enormous size, the Diplodocus was not particularly fast, but its large size made it a formidable presence in its environment. Its body structure was well adapted for grazing, and its long neck, combined with its specialized feeding tools, made it a successful herbivore. With its long neck, massive body, and whip-like tail, the Diplodocus was one of the most distinctive dinosaurs to have ever lived. Its physical adaptations made it perfectly suited for life in the Jurassic period, and its massive size ensured that it was a key player in the prehistoric ecosystem. The Diplodocus was an herbivore, and its long neck and specialized teeth were key to its feeding strategy. Unlike many other herbivores, which focused on grazing on lower vegetation. The Diplodocus was designed to reach the high foliage of trees and shrubs. Its long neck allowed it to feed on the tallest plants in its environment, giving it access to food that other herbivores could not reach, by grazing on trees and ferns that grew high in the canopy. The Diplodocus was able to exploit a niche that few other herbivores could occupy. Its small, peg-like teeth were ideal for stripping leaves from branches. The Diplodocus' teeth were not suited for chewing, like many large herbivores. It likely relied on its digestive system to break down the tough plant material it consumed. It is believed that the Diplodocus swallowed large amounts of food at once, allowing its digestive system to break down the plant material through fermentation, much like modern-day herbivores. Though the Diplodocus was built for feeding on tall plants, it also likely spent time on the ground feeding on low-lying vegetation. Its long neck gave it the ability to access a variety of plant life, from the tallest trees to the shrubs and ferns that grew closer to the ground. The Diplodocus likely moved slowly through the forests and plains of the Jurassic period, using its long neck to forage for food as it went. As for its behavior, the Diplodocus was likely a slow-moving creature, not built for speed or agility. Its massive size and weight made it relatively cumbersome, but its size also offered it protection from many predators. Its long neck and tail would have made it difficult for predators to reach vulnerable spots, and the Diplodocus' size would have made it a formidable opponent to anything that tried to attack. The Diplodocus likely spent much of its time feeding, slowly moving across the landscape in search of food. It may have lived in groups, with herds of Diplodocus moving together in search of food. This would have provided protection from predators, as the large size of the group would have made it more difficult for carnivores to target an individual. Despite its massive size and defensive features, the Diplodocus was not immune to predators. The late Jurassic period was a time when large carnivores roamed the earth, and the Diplodocus was certainly a prime target for these predators. The most fearsome of these predators was the Allosaurus, a large theropod that hunted in packs and had the strength and agility to bring down large prey. Other carnivores, like Ceratosaurus, may have also targeted the Diplodocus, particularly the younger or weaker individuals. The Diplodocus, however, had several defenses that made it a challenging target for these predators. Its massive size and long neck provided some protection from attack, as the large size of the Diplodocus would have made it difficult for predators to overpower it. Its long neck, which allowed it to reach the tallest trees for food, could also have been used to keep predators at bay, making it difficult for them to reach vital areas like its head or neck. The Diplodocus' tail was another key defense mechanism. Its long, whip-like tail was likely used for defense, allowing it to lash out at predators that came too close. The tail was strong and flexible, and it could have been swung with great force to strike a predator, potentially causing serious injury. The tail was not just for balance and feeding. It was an important tool in the Diplodocus' survival strategy, helping it defend itself from the carnivores that lurked nearby. Despite these defenses, the Diplodocus was not invincible. Predators like the Allosaurus, with its speed and agility, could have posed a significant threat to a lone or injured Diplodocus. However, the sheer size and defensive features of the Diplodocus made it a difficult target, and it likely relied on its physical strength and defensive strategies to survive in a world filled with dangerous predators. The Diplodocus, like many dinosaurs, eventually faced extinction at the end of the Jurassic period, around 145 million years ago. While the exact cause of the Diplodocus extinction is not known, it is likely that environmental changes, the rise of new predators, and the shifting climate played a role in its decline. As the Cretaceous period began, new herbivorous dinosaurs and more aggressive predators emerged, making the world a more challenging place for the Diplodocus and other Jurassic dinosaurs. Though the Diplodocus itself is long extinct, its legacy lives on through the fossil record. The Diplodocus has become one of the most well-known dinosaurs, Thanks to its distinctive long neck and massive body, fossilized remains of the Diplodocus have provided paleontologists with invaluable insights into the anatomy, behavior, and lifestyle of this incredible dinosaur. Its fossils have helped us understand the feeding strategies, social behaviors, and survival tactics that allowed the Diplodocus to thrive in the Jurassic period. The Diplodocus legacy also extends into popular culture, where it has been featured in countless documentaries, museums, and educational materials. Its long neck and massive body have made it one of the most iconic dinosaurs, often featured in exhibits alongside other famous Jurassic creatures. The Diplodocus serves as a symbol of the diversity and complexity of life during the Jurassic period, and its story continues to inspire wonder and curiosity about the ancient world. The Diplodocus will always be remembered as one of the most remarkable creatures to have ever lived. Its long neck, impressive size, and ability to adapt to its environment made it a true wonder of the Jurassic period. Although it is long gone, its place in the history of life on Earth remains firmly intact, and it continues to be a source of fascination for paleontologists and dinosaur enthusiasts alike.